think really school bullying was only able to thrive because us as bystanders really never did anything about it. And I think now that all of us are kind of really aware of it and kind of know that it's not just jokes, it's not just physically beating somebody, it's words, it's actions that really hurt people. So now I think because we know so much about it, and now we know like what's really bullying, it's not just joking, it's not just horsing around, that we can actually do a lot of good about it. And I think that us as seniors should tell the freshmen and underclassmen that what's okay and what's not, because I think they really look up to us whether we realize it or not.
Bully for me is mean you hurt someone's feelings, or you don't have to hurt like their physical, but just saying something bad to them make they feel bad about themselves. That's the bully too for me.
Violence is when we see people get bullied or we see people in danger and we choose to do nothing. We just let them suffer in silence. And even though we might not be doing anything directly towards them, just being a bystander is building violence in general.
I think because, like from my experience, might be because we, like international students, sound different, maybe look different, and maybe have different culture that they're not familiar with, and they just don't know how to act for it.
I think people are getting bullied because they just people just don't know why or how to handle their emotions, and they lash out on the easiest target that they might see. Someone that is quiet might get targeted for bullying, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because the person that's bullying them has all this anger and just doesn't know who to take it out on except for them, because they're quiet and they think that because they're quiet they're not going to defend themselves.
I think parents should teach their children to be respectful to everyone. Like if we grown up and we have children by ourselves, and we should teach them to be respectful to people that look different, sound different, and have different culture that you might not familiar with. Thank you.
I think a good way we can stop bullying is by, if we see somebody getting picked on, you don't have to direct them when they're being picked on, but you can be like, hey, it's okay, you can come to me. Just knowing that somebody's there for you is a good way to help stop bullying. Be the change in your school, be the friend that you need. If you see somebody that's being alone or people are making fun of them, if they're joking around and they're friends, just ask them, hey, are you okay with this? And if they're not, try to help them speak out, because it's not fair for someone to get bullied. Or if you think it's a joke, it might not be to that one person, so you should just ask them hey, are you okay with this? Am I hurting your feelings? And if they say no, then you should be okay, I'm sorry, and just try to make it better, don't make it worse. If you ask if you say I'm sorry, they're not gonna be mad at you or anything. They're gonna be happy because they realize, oh, my feelings are being taken into consideration.